Hey everyone, Sterling here. I did just want to check in with you all. How are you doing? Trust you're well during these current times that we're in. You and your families are safe and well, along with being healthy. So just wanted to do a quick story for you all. Comment below one and let me know where you are from, because we all want to have a story, and I just wanted to share this one that was one of the aha moments that I had experienced in my life, and that was very pivotal, because I'm a firm believer that everyone has some pivotal moments, or they may have had what I've experienced in their lives that's ultimately changed the trajectory of what they've gone through. And then also those of you who have been requesting to work with me additionally, whether you're looking to just get started, build a team to acquire deals, ways to raise money. I did put together a inner circle. So go ahead and DM me if you would like those details. So just jumping into the story itself, very pivotal for me. So let's go ahead and just take a nice little walk outside here. It's a little windy, so excuse that. But actually, I'm going to go ahead and go back in here because it's a little bit too windy. And I know that is definitely going to interfere with the video. So just going into the story, I was at a friend of mine. This was in my early 20s. I'm 22, 23 years old at this time. So I'm now 29, so 6 years ago. And at my friend's boathouse, it's a gathering, and we're all just having a good time. And towards the middle of the night, I end up getting on this boat, canoe, whatever it was. And I end up drifting out towards the middle of the river or lake. I always don't know the difference between those two. I know a lake is even larger, so I would just say this was like a small little river or pond, is what you would say. So I'm sitting out there, and at this time, I'm looking to transition from construction to the investing. And those of you who are just now coming across me and not familiar with me, wondering who is this bald guy that's in front of me. So born and raised in Indianapolis, not so good parts of the city. 2009. Fast forward, got started in real estate 2009. Things were not going so well in the industry. Very similar times with what we're currently in. And then shifted to buying my first deal at the age of 23 years old with no money out of pocket, and actually over withdrew my bank account, just not being financially smart, and didn't have the necessary credit score. My credit score wouldn't even register. However, I was able to find someone to partner with to buy that first deal. And many of you know, yeah, you down with OPM. Just kidding. That OPM is other people's money. So that's how I got started, and then scaled up to 150 single families. And then 2017 transitioned to multifamily entirely. So portfolio today is just under 400 units, and then valuation is just under 20 million. So just want to give you some context on that. And just going back to the story, I'm sitting out on this, I'm in this boat. Beaming question comes down to me and says, Sterling, is this what you want to do with your life? And I answered back to that question and said, no, this is not what I want to do with my life. I don't know if it was some higher being, God, I don't know what it was per se, but it just came at the right moment, and I was open to hearing it. And then after that, that's when I changed the complete trajectory of my life. I cut off all my friends because at that time I believed they were going where they weren't going where I wanted to go. That's my belief. And during that time in that stage, I cut off all the news, so really mitigated the amount of negative input to start putting more empowering beliefs in my mind, and then also erasing as many or removing as many limiting beliefs as well. So there was that. And then also I really keyed in on the self improvement. That was the biggest game changer for me as well. And I first came across Earl Nightingale. I would always go to the library and listen to the CDs that he had. And I listened to those CDs so many times that they ended up scratching. So that was the very pivotal moment that happened for me, and really changed my path that I was going in, because I feel up until that point I was just drifting into average land and really still just figuring it out. Even to this day, I'm still figuring it out. I know the industry that I'm in, I enjoy it. But even with the various changes that are going on in the market, have to pivot here, have to pivot here. So still figuring out in essence. And through these streams, I just do experience shares as a way to, because I know at the end of the day, even during these times that we're currently in, that we're all in this together. So that's why I just wanted to end this video with, to share that pivotal moment for me. And as I alluded to, those of you who are looking to get into real estate or maybe transition from single family to multifamily, start to raise money for deals, I do have that inner circle that I put together. So just go ahead and shoot me a DM on that, because at the end of the day, I'm here to help you as well. So let's all help each other. There's a Tony Robbins quote, and I would like for you to drop a comment below on your favorite quote that says, "The secret to living is giving." So would love to hear you all's stories that you have too. And if you've had a pivotal moment such as the one that I had with that beaming question that comes down to me and says, "Is this what you want to do with your life?" I answered no. And then that's when I made the changes and just cut ties with a lot of the old habits that I had, formed new ones to ultimately get me to where I am now. So have an awesome day. Keep being awesome. Thank you.